Yo, what's up? Just some thoughts. Let's get out of my mind. Because the Open Space Conference went great, by the way. Had loads of people there. Good representation from like the general public, academics, people from other fields that have never been involved in the space industry before, actually talking about space. Went great. Now, there's something come up, and it is this project Invictus from the UK Space Agency, the European Space Agency, and Frazer-Nash. Great news! More space planes in the market. The funny thing is I met Frazer-Nash as part of the UK Space Agency Accelerator about 2 years ago. So it just goes to show how open source ultimately wins, because they're running spaceplane programs now. But the fucking cheek of them to try and ambush me at the UK Space Conference, having utilised all the work that we put together to showcase something where we're not involved, makes me so glad that I put together the Open Space Conference and just snubbed the whole thing, because this is just so indicative of how the UK space industry works, but also like the industry, like the UK as a whole. Like, I don't believe you can really, like, the part of the reason why things aren't working because of that, like, it's like dog eat dog, like, just we're gonna fuck everyone over in our network for short-term gain, not thinking about the long-term consequences of it at all. And it just goes to show, I don't know, I was talking to the team from Looking for Growth today, and they have some very interesting views, let's say, about anti-woke. Oh, God. Just goes to show what being associated with Dominic Cummings and all that kind of rabble has for you. But yeah, I don't know, it's like a... Like, in part I'm upset, but in part I'm glad, because it's vindicated 10 years of work. But their files are open source. They can do with them what they want. I just wish that... I think the biggest issue for me is that I created the Open Spaceplane project to be a community project for all makers, designers, people in the open source and FabLab and makerspace community to like take on a challenge that superseded all of our skills enough to try and build something fantastic. And the reality of people not engaging with that has been that the military and the governments around the world have picked up that completely and made it their own. Perhaps this is the law of unintended consequences, but I don't know, I believed there was so much better in us. Just today, I've been giving away apples outside our front gate, and we're having a little basket with free apples written on it. And somebody's just taken a whole bloody basket. I really like that basket. Oh man, what are we gonna do? We can't go on like this. This isn't sustainable. It's just, there's gotta be community, there's gotta be society, otherwise, like, what are we doing here? It's just, like, just madness and just everything we were taught to avoid by the prior centuries. Surely. Yeah, anyway, 10-year victory for open source. The UK is building space planes. But fuck Frazer-Nash. Fuck the UK Space Agency.